Is a culinary renaissance happening in San Antonio? Yes.
San Antonio has always been a city that's been underrated. And within the last 10 years, with people starting to want to know where their food comes from, having a one-on relationship, knowing their farmer, knowing the farm, we see that breaking through with the menus.
The American public has grown into the idea of better foods, fresher foods. Here, that's starting and it's getting such a great support from the community.
People are becoming more educated about local, and the things that they get out of the supermarkets are not what they seem to be, and they want to know where their food comes from.
Different people are excited about this for different reasons. People like me tend to be primarily excited about what this could do to transform the environmental impact that agriculture has. When I talk to chefs, they're just excited about how good the produce tastes.
To have really fresh ingredients here at the restaurant, well, I mean, that's just quality all around.
As a chef, I just buy food. I don't grow my own food because I live here in the city. It's important for me to buy food from people that I actually know.
I can go to Restaurant Depot and buy beef at like 30 or 40 cents a pound, but I choose to pay $7 and $8 a pound from Jerry's Shooty because I believe in what they're doing and I want to support the people that are doing things the right way.
We use a totally free-range system, whether it's the laying hens, the meat chickens, or the turkeys.
We have over 27 greenhouses in production, and we have about 5 acres in open field.
So we are a grass-fed, beyond organic beef and soon-to-be chicken and freshwater mussel ranch in Texas.
We grow all of our produce here without any soil and without any fertilizer runoff, no pesticides, no herbicides, and we can do it with less than 1% of the water that even organic soil-based farms would use. And in our little 40-foot shipping container here, the one that we're in now, we can grow as much as an acre of actual farmland because we can go as vertical as you can see here.
By supporting farmers and ranchers that I believe in and keeping my money here, it's growing the economy here.
And frankly, food is a great deal of fun too, and it doesn't have to be so macrobiotic all the time.
The Pearl has been the epicenter renovating San Antonio. Kid Goldsberry came in and took it over.
And he had a vision to turn this into a culinary destination. My first encounter was through the culinary school. I went to the CIA, and back then, none of what you see around here was here.
It was only 2 farmers, and it's funny to remember that we used to spend a whole Saturday, and we were probably making $10 or $20 on a weekend.
I remember when Pearl first opened up, and it was just a few tents out in that parking lot over there, and now it's just massive. You have lines in front of vendors trying to get product, and to see that growth and see people getting involved and passionate about it, it just is awesome.
We have a lot more restaurants popping up. We have a lot more chefs coming out of the woodwork and really owning their own cuisine and their own skills, you know, cooking their food. And a lot of that has come from the Pearl Farmers Market.
This city is attracting people from all over the country. I haven't seen so many New York plates since I lived in New York.
People are starting to realize the beauty of having a cosmopolitan city and a cosmopolitan hub of restaurants that can offer all kinds of different foods from around the world.
We do a 12-course tasting menu based on the region of Mexico.
We knew that the idea of Michelin and the idea of really putting a laser focus on rescuing and preserving Mexican flavors was a huge idea. And people really started taking to the idea that this is something that is a way to really have a view into the lives, into the flavors, into the way foods are made and where they came from in Mexico, and see that history behind it.
If I tried to open the Clean Plate 5 years ago, my doors would have closed. What I'm seeing from my customers, people are happy to know that when the food that's on their plate, they know exactly where it's from.
In San Antonio, the culinary scene is exploding, and it's exploding because we have 3 major wonderful culinary schools.
CIA is doing an amazing job in training and educating our younger generation of talents, so that in 5-10 years, this little explosion that we're seeing, this little renaissance that we're seeing, is just gonna take over the whole city.
Michelin is a living testament that if you have a good concept and if you have a good idea and you have really good food, you can actually make it.
I mean, I think for every farmer that we have right now, there could be 30 or 40 more.
It's just the beginning of the way that we're going to start to see cities interact with food.
I think the only challenges would be us not grasping a hold of the opportunity that we have. Other than that, I think the sky's the limit at the moment.
It all starts one spoonful at a time.